Hi, it's me again, and BBC personalities do love to flap their gums a bit, don't they? Lineker's always banging on about something that's got nothing to do with football and getting into trouble with the BBC and then being told he's above the law at the BBC. So another one wants a little go, stick his head above the parapet and get some headlines. And it's worked. Look. BBC host Chris Packham sparks fury by claiming Just Stop Oil a right to break the law and one day blow up oil refineries. And he is in trouble for could possibly be in trouble for saying that. So everyone's fed up with the Just Stop Oil protest. Everybody is fed up with it. They're not winning the hearts and minds of the people, are they? Oil's going away anyway. I don't think they're speeding it up very much. Probably whilst wearing their polyester clothing and brushing their teeth with plastic toothbrushes at night. But that's another story, really, isn't it? This is about this guy. So let's have a look at this. He told the Radio Times the suffragettes set fire to things and attacked people. In apartheid, they were blowing up trains and blowing up factories. What the climate movement is grudgingly having to accept is that maybe that radical flank will develop. Okay. What he should be saying there, if he supports Just Stop Oil, which he's allowed to do if he wants, you're allowed to have your own thoughts, aren't you, is, I support what they're doing, but they need to be careful in the way they do things. No, that's almost incitement, and it gets worse, The presenter who made the documentary, Chris Packham, Is It Time to Break the Law for Channel 4, added, at the moment, no one is blowing up an oil refinery, but a lot of people think that is very likely to happen soon. That does sound like incitement. That does sound like he's trying to give that idea out to people, doesn't it? So if they can have a BBC inquiry over Gary Lineker getting involved with stuff that's not to do with football, surely old Springwatch's Chris Packham needs to be under investigation for saying these sorts of things, doesn't he? I know he works in this zone with Springwatch and all of that, and he's probably a climate activist himself and all of that stuff. You've got to be careful of what you say if you're a TV personality. Former Scotland Yard detective Peter Blexley called his comments hugely irresponsible. He added, Packham suggests it might be okay to blow up an oil refinery, which would invariably lead to a loss of human lives. He's inching towards committing an offence of incitement. Is it time to break the law? I'm no legal expert. I go over to Black Belt Barrister's channel and see if he's talked about this. But by saying, is it time to break the law, and saying things like that, that is full-on terrorism, what he is mentioning there. Almost promoting there. It's full-on terrorism. So the BBC can investigate others for saying stuff they shouldn't be saying. Let's see what happens with Chris Packham's contract at the BBC and whether he gets talked to about this, shall we? I know probably a lot of this was just said to get headlines to promote his documentary that he's made. I get that, of course. You know, he makes headlines, doesn't it? But, yeah, he's close to the wire there, isn't he? It's close. What do you think about this? Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hit the buttons below and hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon when it started raining out there. I don't know if you can hear the rain on the microphone. I apologise for that. I'm not having a tinkle under the table, I promise. Ta-da.